Hey there, everybody! Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and... Oh, sweet. It actually worked? Oh, nice. Okay. Sometimes this doesn't work, sometimes it does. I downloaded an application, and I can actually show you guys it. It's called Borderless Gaming. Oh, what? Why is this here? I don't want this here. Let me get rid of that. Delete. Okay, there you go. It's called Borderless Gaming. What it does is it gets rid of the border. You can see I've got, like, my X still, and it says, like, World of Tank Splits in the corner there. But basically, it gets rid of the border of Microsoft apps, so I can have this game windowed and still access other applications without World of Tank stopping in the background. And it actually worked for once, so I'm quite happy. Alright. What am I gonna playing in? What am I gonna playing in? That's not English. Chieftain Mark 6. Sure. I like the Chieftain. It's properly equipped. Indeed it is. Is the TS60 good? I like the TS60. It's got good mobility. It's got good... Well, mobility's not great, but it's better than that of like a TS5 or a Turtle. But its mobility's eh. But the gun's nice, and it's got pretty good armor overall. Why do I use Microsoft Edition? Because it still runs better for me. It's easier to hit your shots in Microsoft Edition. It has mouse deceleration, or mouse acceleration, which makes it much easier to follow weak points. Where's the enemy? There you go. Nice shell into the enemy. 60 TP shot. I'm gonna poke it. Oh, never mind. They have another 60. Of course they do. I'm gonna repair my track and back up. That was a bad play on my part. I shouldn't have done that. I'm bleeding health, and I realistically shouldn't be. It's fine, because at the end of the day, I'm still bleeding out the enemy, right? That Chieftain just got bled a lot more. And the 60's not even looking at me, so I can get the clear into that player. So it's not like the plays I'm making are bad, it's just I shouldn't be bleeding as much health as I am right now. Our BZ75 needs to grow a pair and do something as well. There you go. That's a bad play. And he maxwells me 788. Okay, dude. This is the problem with the Chieftain. It's a great tank, but when you're on a map like this, there's literally nothing you can do. Because the tank is only good when you're able to use it hull down. Alright? I like the Chieftain, as I said, but the problem is when you're on a map like this, you literally... That shell just disappeared. When you're on a map like this, you can't hide the hull. There's nowhere you can go to hide it. I made some poor pokes that bled me a lot of health, but it wouldn't have changed the outcome of this game at all. I still would have died, the team still would have lost. When your team doesn't push this flank of the map, we had a full health BZ75, we had a full health Yag. When you have two full health heavies on Desert Sands, and they refuse to push, and you have to use your squishy tank like the Chieftain to take shots for the team, it's always going to be a defeat. I guarantee 2500 was top. There you go. When you have a result like that, I mean, look at this. Jagdpanzer, 42%, 167 damage. BZ75, 42%. Like, the answer is already in front of you. 48%. Every single tank that I had was 40%. And the problem is, you need those morons to push. It was a loss from the beginning? Yeah, it was. Should have went medium side? Maybe, but you can't predict that. You can't predict what's going to happen at the beginning of the game. Going medium side, sometimes the entire enemy team goes there, and it's an instant steamroll. The correct play would have been for my teammates to just push. That would have been the correct play. For the Yag, for the BZ75 to push.
Donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Droodles Mike Long Noodle, can y'all play the T22 medium?
Turn this up a little bit. But yeah, that would have been the right play. My team pushing would have been the right play. But when they don't push, that's what happens. T22 medium. Thank you for the donation. I would have actually done 3k if that one shot I had fired didn't screw me over as well. You guys saw that on the Progetto. That shouldn't have missed. Chatbot is quiet. I don't think it really matters. Alright, we're gonna go mid. That's gotta hurt. This game is looking like a defeat already. Our 183 is dead. I'll try and push behind the cron. Great, good job, guys.
We've damaged them.
I have no words. He just went right through my gun. Just... wow. This is why I don't have fun in this game. This right here. This is why I don't have fun in this game. It's not skill. No skill was involved in what just happened here. Yeah, that's the player that hit me in the gun and penned. And then the other 183 just so happened to be in the one spot to nuke me. Get out of my freaking game. Stupid battle, dude. Can you just poke it? Thank you. It's whatever. There's a bad play for me. I didn't have the gun depression for that angle. Tank is getting screwed over badly. It's not the tank's fault. It's just, I mean, what am I supposed to do when a 183 is in mid and somehow manages to hesh me for 1300, dude? And then the other 183 manages to pen me there. I went from full health to literally 130 health in a matter of a couple seconds. And I'm sick of this game. The first two games, we're already screwed. Already our RNG is the worst. So, whatever. Whatever. Let's play in the T22 medium. Yeah, nobody cares about you, Springtrap. Bro got double bashed. Well, I mean, the 183 didn't hesh me, that shot me in the front. So, I actually didn't get double heshed, but you tried. I just hate when RNG or the dumbest things happen, and it's always the same things. Who drives a 183 to mid? Like, seriously, who drives a 183 to mid and then gets rewarded for it? I have 0 teammates that are looking over the mid-hill? Really? 0. 0 teammates that are overlooking mid-hill to support me. That to me is crazy. That to me is crazy. But that's how Blitz is nowadays. You just have these random 183s. And it's every single game. Every single game you're up against 2 183s. Every single battle. I'm going to be honest, chat. If you guys are spamming the 183, you're part of the problem. You are part of the reason this game sucks. Because instead of learning how to play the game or allowing people to have fun, you're driving tanks that are cringe that ruin the experience for everybody else. And I fully blame you for the reason this game is no longer fun for a lot of players like myself. Because instead of being able to do anything, I get insta-snap through the turret. It's just not fun. I'm sorry. It's the same thing that I said about the Sheridan missile. It's just players are driving the 183, not because it's a good tank, not because they're doing good in the tank, simply because of the fact they can ruin other people's games. And if that's the reason you're driving the tank, I think you're lame, and I think that you're part of the reason, and you shouldn't be complaining about the game being in a bad state when you are the reason the game is in a bad state. That's my opinion, but it's one that I stand by. Okay. He hatched me. Wow. I just lost half my health to a 40-05. Oh, wow. These are the best players in the game, dude. And now he's just gonna die to everybody else but me. Oh, God forbid Droodles tries to shoot me. Wow. I got 140 damage into him, dude. Wow. Oh, good job, 50B. Just lost 1,000 health to try and tunnel me. Wow. Wow. I did 1,400 damage this game. Wow. Wow. That was a really fun game there, dude. That was really fun. That was really fun. 1,600 damage. Wow. Wow, what a shocker we lost that Chieftain game. Who gave me a thumbs down, bro? Mapfish. Yeah, dude. 43%. How about you learn how to play the frickin' game? Alright. We're gonna go back to the Chieftain. I'm playing the Chieftain until we get a good game. I don't care. Dude, you keep asking for the A phase 1. I don't have it on this account. Spamming the same tank over and over and over isn't going to have the tank magically appear into my garage. I don't know what to tell you.
Time to roll out.
Okay. Look, another 183 player. What a shocker. It's literally every game, as I said. Every single battle, there's a 183 player. Indicator. Alright.
Wallet_warrior_blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Vindicator.
My team is refusing to move up, so I'm going to have to sit here. Yeah, my team's just refusing to move up. We have a Kron, but Manuel Esquives is going to camp and spawn in his Kron. Actually, he's going to run away. Wow. Skilled player, dude. The only person I have supporting me is the 183. That's it. This Kron is literally roadkill. 183 ammo rack, Dar Sheridan. There you go, 183 runes, the 116's game. Great, there it is.
Wallet_warrior_blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Predator,
We're down our medium flank already. Yep, there you go. 3 tanks are dead. This is what happens when I play passive, guys. This is what happens. It's either I play passive, or I play aggressive, and neither seems to work. Okay, crazy dude.
We've damaged them. Enemy armor is damaged.
Wallet_warrior_blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Blaze.
Stuck here.
Whatever, it was worth it. I needed to get that guy cleared.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Yep, there you go. It's a loss. There it is.
Penetration.
Wallet underscore Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Mutant.
That chat's gonna die. I don't know why the 907's taking that route. That's literally the most useless play for me. Why does this gun have to suck?
Wallet underscore Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Vulcan.
Penetration. One of our tracks is damaged. Enemy armor is hit. Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
Isn't this fun, guys? Isn't this fun? 4,100 damage. And there's my team. Wow. Remember that cron that I said was actually awful? Good job, dude. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. You all suck. I need to put this in the corner. There you go. Alright. We got a couple tier 7 games. It's just hard to have... I keep saying this, guys. It's just hard to have fun sometimes when you have this. Like, how was this fun? I was having a lot of fun earlier today with Rune. We had a lot of wins. 114, 3K, Mouse, 3K,
Wallet
Mouse,
underscore
4K.
Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Dracula.
What's up with the Wallet Warrior in tier 7? Why? Why is it always tier 7? But either way, it's not fun to play the game when every single battle you play is just a defeat, whether you try or not. It doesn't make a difference. That's the problem. Okay. Yes, Catalyst, I see your message. You don't need to type the same thing 5 times in chat for somebody to see it, bro. Why are you guys so dumb sometimes? It's not hard to be a normal human being. Yo, guys, check DMs. Check DMs. Yo, guys, check DMs. Check DMs. While you're in the middle of a live stream, check this person's DMs. Like, brother. If only we got that in tier 10.
Wallet
That's
underscore
still
Warrior
pretty funny.
Blitz donated $2 through
Soul
Super
Eater,
Chat.
thank you.
Soul Eater.
I literally don't have the gun depression at that guy.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
I'm not going to waste my time on the Helsing. The Annihilator and Cheeto are just going to destroy him. Yeah. Point taken. Ammo rack? No. Ammo racking the Tiger is not a super hard shot in the side. Yeah, this Tiger is pretty bad. Okay. Nothing ever bounces this tank, dude. Literally nothing. But 945 does feel pretty good, I will say.
Wallet underscore Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Nameless.
Oh! No, I don't have the gun depression. Sorry, but most of your chat members are not normal. That's true. Listen, you're included in that one. 4,000 damage. Bro, there's something wrong with the badges. It's only been showing like 2 badges recently. Oh, it's because I got rid of the ribbons. That's why. That's why. It's because I got rid of the ribbons. That makes more sense. Okay. 8 billion donations from Wallet. Vindicator. Next we have the Predator.
Wallet_Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Smasher.
Alright. I always get like the weirdest comments. Some guys like, you're needing a better editor. Also, Catalyst, from the DMs you sent me 4 battles. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with 4 games sent to me as proof that, like, anything is anything. I mean, I could send 4 replays of a decent session as well. Also, I don't know why you really care that much. You're putting a lot of effort into this. At this point, just ask Wallet Warrior for a tank. Alright, guys. Let's move up. Let's see if we can get some damage into the Cheery. I also got the Sherman Firefly. Okay. I do like this tank. It's got a pretty good gun. Of course, that HTC just insta-snapped me, but we still hit him back harder. We did hit him back harder. The Stink's armor is a bit less effective than I'd like it to be, just because, again, power creep is a real thing. The gun is very good, so it's hard to power creep the gun on this tank, but in terms of the armor, it's very easy to power creep. The turret armor is actually pretty good, though, I will say that. It's just the hull armor that's not. There's 1 HE into the back of the Cheery, 2 HEs into the back of the Cheery, and an easy shell into that guy. Okay.
Wallet_Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. 114 SP2.
Oh, okay. We got him. Make him suffer on the 140. I mean, the 140's not that much of a suffer tank. I don't like the 140 that much, but it's not a tank that I, like, hate. Alright, reloading. Come on. This thing also has really bad gun depression, as we can see. Does that count as a... Oh, it does. Well. MT-25 only shot me once. What? Why did he only shoot me once? Okay. Donate for the Kettzel. Don't donate for the Kettzel. Oh, brother. It's one of these games where the guy runs away. Let the insults commence. I agree. I'm just sitting and waiting. Also, I like how I got hit, what? Is that 3 separate shots in the hatch? It is. There's 1 shell, 2 shells. I can't HE him, but... Uh-huh. This thing's turret traverse is crazy fast. What the heck? Look at this thing's turret traverse. What is that? I did not expect this tank's turret traverse to be that quick. It's like a little sentry. Either way, decent game. $3,300 damage. Second class, nothing crazy. Top on the team, not too bad. Alright. Kettzel, okay. Listen, if you want penis, just say so. Blaze.
Wallet_Warrior Blitz donated $2 through Super Chat. Kettzel, by chat demand.
Oh noes? Yeah. Oh noes. The pain.
PHVPGI donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Kettzel.
Okay. Catalyst is buying a one-way ticket to the Shadow Realm. Hey, it's not my problem. Do you go outside? No. Sometimes. Actually, yesterday I did, so yes. Alright, let's see what we can do in the Blaze. This little bush here is a really good spot to hide your tank. And when people try crossing this... Well, if nobody's spotted there, I'm just going to go up the hill. I was going to move over to reposition, but I don't even need to. I'll just go up the hill. Wow. Well, they do have an M7 Yo, but that tank doesn't really scare me. Why the bad tanks? I don't know. People always donate for the worst tanks. Bro, ain't no way, yo. You want to go? Let's go, bro. You really want to fight me? Alright. Yeah, that went well for you. Ooh, 536. Ah, dang, dude. Didn't get it out. I like the Blaze. It's a really, really nice tank. I think a lot of people underrate this thing's capabilities. The thing that's really nice about the Blaze is the aiming time. It's basically a T-34-3 turned into a tank destroyer. And you can see that. Look at this. I'll move the tank. Look at the aiming time. It's really fast. So because of that, it allows you to hit some very good bleeds onto the enemy. And pretty accurate shots, as we can see on that P-44 Pantera. The DPM is average, I'd say. But, as I always say, DPM is not the most important thing in a game. It's how your gun works. And this tank's gun is really nice. We're already up to 2200 damage, which is pretty good. Bro, this RU, and seriously, I'm gonna push him off the cliff if he doesn't move out of my way. Like, bro, what are we doing? There you go, 380. I just don't know why the RU is, like, purposefully getting in my way. Just chill right here, aiming on the back of the VK. There you go, 380. Then we gotta reload again. 3, 2, 1, bonk. There you go, 366. The only tank left is the IS-2. Pretty good game, 3,358 damage. I like the Blaze, I really do. I think this is one of my favorite tier 7 tank destroyers. Let's take a look at the post-game results. Did we ace it? I'd say there's a 50-50 chance we aced it. There you go. We did get the ace. That earned us 133,000 credits, and we finished top in the team. Sweet. Okay, what's next? Mutant. Okay. Le Mutant. Battle. I like the Mutant as well. This is another fun tank. Why is my phone not... I think I have to put in my password. I don't know, it was being weird. Okay, so we have the Mutant, we have the Vulcan. Let me write these donos down, because you gave me a bunch of goofy ones, you poober. Vulcan. Dracula. Oh, we finally got the Horrorstadt. Nameless. Smasher. 114. And then Kettzel. Great. Alright, let's see what we can do on Horrorstadt. This is the new map. Well, not new map. It's Alpenstadt, which has then been given a spooky theme. Okay. Bonk. This gun hits so hard. Got a little bit longer left to reload. Bonk. I don't really care that the other M4FL10's shooting me. His toon mate's down to 40 health now, and I only bled about 100, so that's a pretty big win if you ask me. Bonk. 440 damage, not bad. So far, this tank has been a very chill experience. I've been dealing damage, I haven't been bleeding much. Well, there's the M4. Come on, poke it. Thank you. There you go. 457. Sweet. We're having a really good experience here, for once. I swear it's like, the moment I step out of tier 10, my RNG works. Like, what? If I tried hitting those shots in tier 10, we all know they would miss. And yet, I can just snap these shots like a friggin' beast in tier 7. Let's see. Let's test my luck. Okay, now that time it didn't work. Just put on auto aim so that the M4 thinks I'm aiming in on him. Really? I can't HE the back of the T-28? That's surprising. I really would have thought I could. I mean, it doesn't matter. Dude's cooked either way. Nope. That's pretty easy. That night map looks amazing. It does look pretty good. I will agree. I think it's just a tad bit too dark, but apart from that, it's pretty nice. And as we can see, the Mutant did a really good job. 3,252 damage, first class, obviously top on the team, and earning 105,000 credits. Really, really good tank. I know we have a Nameless, so let me do that one. So, let me get rid of the Nameless one. Alright. Uzi, I was thinking the same thing. They should add a red moon or something. You mean a green moon? RNG works best when the shot isn't a crucial one. It's always that way. It's literally always that way. They should have more night maps. I don't want every map to be a night map, but I would like there to be different weather patterns and different climates that each map can have. It would give them a lot more personality. It's a tier 8 battle. They have a Progetto and an ISU 130. Okay, that's both really, really annoying tanks to fight. Cheese Moon? Yes, the big stinky Cheese Moon. Which tank do you think is the weirdest but most fun to play? I don't know weirdest, but I can tell you the most fun tank to play. I don't know, M5Yo, that one's pretty fun. It's kind of weird looking. The Noodle is what I nicknamed it. They have 2 heavies, M6A2E1, and a Tiger frontline. Okay. I definitely have to be a little careful here. Oh, there you go. Gonna angle it. We do not get the bounce. Oh, great. Okay. Will I get a bounce? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Of course he still hits me. But at least we took him out. I just find it funny that nobody else ever gets shot. Tiger, no camo, drives in the open, doesn't get shot once. Me? Nah, I'm always getting shot. It's always me, dude. okay. They have another tank back there. I'm not even sure what it is, but they do have something. Nice, we got our first bounce of the game! Woo! Oh yeah. When you side scrape, this thing's armor is actually pretty good, I will say. Gotcha. Can I not be stuck on an invisible wall? Thank you. Alrighty. Let's move up, guys. Let's see if we can get a little bit more damage out. We got the Dracula. We got the Progetto ISU. Alright, I'm gonna ignore the Drac right now. I'm gonna move up. Looks like, for the most part, the ISU and Progetto are looking that way. Well, actually, it's this way for you guys, but either way, they're not looking at me, which means I can get behind, I can get one easy shell into the prog, put on my adrenaline. Get a pen into the ISU 130. A nice roll, too. 388. It's a max roll. There you go. Sweet. Pretty good game for the Nameless. 2,500 damage. We didn't block that much. As I said, once again, you know, these tier 7 tanks, calibrated shells really just kind of took away the armor of them, because Cali just allows everything to pen you now. How you doing, Jack? Nice to see you on the stream. Wasteland map kind of has a sandstorm effect. It does. I'd like the look of the Nameless, so I will say that. I'm going. If I go wide, the Dracula won't spot me. Goodbye, Dracula. I'm drinking tequila. Da 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 da. Either way, 5 kills, 2,500 damage. First class again, and another 103,000 credits. I always find it interesting that people struggle to earn credits when, you know, 90% of the premiums just print credits, dude. They literally just print credits. Alright, so now we're going to do the Vulcan. The Vulcan's a weird one. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Who's going to donate for tanks now? Have a good one, Wallet Warrior. Listen, you got Jack and you got PGI. They always love to donate. Ha ha ha. What tank is this? That was the Nameless. Okay, here we go. Potato Tomato. An interesting name. Which way is our team going? They don't know. Our team has no clue. But when both of your light tanks say all park, you know it's a pretty big L. I mean, it's fine with me. I don't mind going park. But it's more like, you know, why? Why are we here, Dracula? What do you think you're gonna unravel there? Ooh. Dang. I mean, this is exactly what I expected to happen, so I'm not really shocked. The team has 0 commitment to any play. Okay. Okay. No, guys, I'm going to bounce the T-49, because that's a well-armored tank. That player should be dead right now, but because of my bad RNG, they still get to live. There you go. Got the Forest Witch on my rear. Okay, Scorpion shoots me, but not for a lot of damage, so I'm not too worried. Oh, God. Just let me hit my shots, game. Come on. This is what we were talking about before. You know, when I actually need my shots to hit, Wargaming's like, no, you're not going to hit them. But when I don't need them to hit, you know, every single shot is just easy. I mean, we're going to win. At least we should. There you go. Nice 342. Can't believe he hit that. That's crazy. Alright. We still have 800 health left. That's the thing that I do really like about this tank. It has so much HP, and that allows it to just be... I'm not saying anything anymore. There's nothing to say. When you have that bad RNG, there's nothing to say. It's simply just, oh well. Alright. Fully aimed in that time on the enemy forest switch. I don't know why he's shooting high explosive at me. Alright, let's go down low. There you go, 349. I may have actually killed myself. Yeah, I did kill myself. Yep. Unfortunate. It's fine. We're gonna win, but I should have waited for the Helsing to shoot. But it's another win. And I don't know how much we did, because for some reason Wargaming has the damage counter go away once you're dead. Yeah, that's stupid. Why does the damage counter go away when you die, Wargaming? Bruh. Isn't the like in a tier 7 IS-3? I don't know what I'd say. But yeah, kind of like a tier 7 IS-3. The Vulcan is alright. The problem is the gun is really not that good. And you saw that there. The dispersion just screwed me over. 0.34 dispersion, dude. With refined. That's actually terrible. That is actually terrible. Dracula. I just like how we haven't lost a game since the tier 10 battles. The Pope Mobile camo. New Super Mario DS goes hard. Indeed it does. When we getting... What? Oh yeah, Rammer stream? Yeah, I keep forgetting. I have to do a Rammer stream. I will do it. You think Wargaming will add the Chinese premium or collector Tiger 1? The what? The Chinese... You mean the BZT? I don't know what you're talking about, you poob. Get added tier 7, Type 57. Thank you for the donation. Appreciated, Wrench. Yeah, El Bozo.
Wrench Jeff donated $4 through Super Chat. Get out at tier 7, Type 57.
I need to get out of here. It's crazy how I have 0 support, dude. Literally, I have 0 support. Not a single player has come to help me. They went low. I knew that my mediums were going here, but none of them actually came to help me. Utterly useless, dude. Okay, don't hit me. Nice. It's impressive how my Smasher couldn't connect the dots and just load a high explosive shell there. Alright, nice. IS got the clear. Okay. Where did that shot go? I'm telling you guys, sometimes I watch these shots fly out of my tank, and I seriously have to question them. I really do. Because I don't know what they're doing. Okay. Alright, Smasher is not enjoying life. Okay. 573. So the Smasher never shot, is what you're telling me. Okay, bro. Every shot I need to hit. Nope. No siree, Bob. I already know the Sturm Mill is gonna tunnel me, but here's the funny part, dude. I can just literally ignore you. Uh-huh. Ooh, no. What will I ever do? Oh, he actually had that. I should have jumped off, but I didn't think he had the angle on me to hit me. So it's actually my bad. And we actually might lose because of that. So it just shows that sometimes being cocky does not win games. It is winnable. It's very winnable, but it's also very losable. I just played that a little poor at the end there. I should have played a little bit safer. It was pretty impressive the amount of tunnel the enemy team had on me, though. I mean, oh, no, we didn't lose. Like, it's always the same thing. You're in a lightly armored tank, and for some reason, the enemy team is so scared of you. For some reason. I don't know why. Weird. Either way, decent game. We did 2,300 damage, which still placed us second on the team. 82,000 credits, not bad. Alright, what's next? Next we have the Smasher. Alright. Le Smasher. Okay. No way. No, they want to farm you. I guess, but it doesn't work for them. Every tank gets bounces. I don't understand why the leopard turret gets bounces. I hate when you have like a leopard who's making a bad poke and you shoot and it just hits the mantlet, like goes pew. It's really, really irritating when it happens. I was playing in a Tiger 2 and smashed. And a smashed. And a. I would assume you mean a smasher face hugged me. Tried to H me, but it killed him instead. That's pretty tragic. Alright, what do we have up against us? We got 3 heavies, 3 tank destroyers, 2 of which are Hellcats, 1 of which are an E25. So the good news is that none of their tank destroyers really deal a lot of damage. The other good news is that none of their heavies really scare me. So this should be a pretty free game for the Smasher's capabilities. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go wide. Going to angle my turret that way just in case somebody tries to shoot me. And then usually what I like to do is I will poke this corner here in front of me. And then it'll give me the opportunity to shoot some people that poke here. So we'll see if anything comes down this road. I'm not spotted. There's nothing here. If you're not spotted when you poke this corner, then there's nothing there. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to chill over here. We're going to look right at this crossing. This should be a pretty easy spot. Can you play the E4? Thank you very much, Dunes Tube. I will play in the E4. We have to get through a couple donations, but as soon as we're through those donations, yes, I will play in the E4.
Dunes Tube donated $1.99
Let me get that donation
through
go up
Super
there
Chat.
as well.
Can you play the E4, please? Thanks.
I'm gonna assume that there's more than one tank here. Unfortunately, I only got 200 damage. Yep, there it is. Well, there goes one Hellcat. Oh, you're mad at me? That's cute. Unfortunately, I'm not going to deal any damage. Ooh, 29. Yeah, it's just a steamroll. We're not going to deal anything when it's a steamroll like this. But we did absolutely ruin that guy's game. Smasher's a really stupid tank. Alright, let's move up. Come here, Tiger. I'd like to play. Come here. Not much is going on so far. Just driving. Problem with these low tier games is you never know what the enemy team's gonna do. Like this game, I would have assumed that at some point these heavies would have pushed to me or done something. But no, they just sat on their flank of the map the entire game. The problem is we're not very fast, so we just drive and drive and drive. There you go. 800 max roll. That's gotta hurt. I'm gonna try and high explosive that IS. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, 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 no. There you go. Thank you. Well, we still ended up dealing quite a bit of damage this game because this tank is overpowered. And doing well in a smasher should not require more than 2 ounces of brain cell. There you go, 3,081 damage. Am I Polish? What? The fact the smasher's a lot of premium pen, that's the part that makes the smasher overpowered. If Wargaming nerfed its premium pen, it would no longer be, well, sorry, I had a hiccup. It would still be good, but it wouldn't be nearly as good. Okay. Either way. Next. Opinion on the moon. I think, Poob. That's my reply. Alright, we did all the tier 7 donations. Now we have a... Oh yeah, let me write down the E4 as well. Alright, so we have WZ-114, SP2, Soul Eater, Type 57. We'll do the tier 8 donations next. We'll do the... Oh yeah, and I got the frickin' Kettzel, dude. Alright, let's get the Kettzel games over with. Great. You guys ready for 2 wastes of gameplay? Oh boy. Oh boy. For those of you that don't know what the Kettzel is, because you probably wouldn't, it is the worst tank in the game. I'm quite confident in that. There's not a single vehicle that is as bad as the Kettzel. This tank sucks. Okay. Come on. Come on. How about a YOLO stream? Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen again. Rammer is worse than the Kettzel. It's definitely not worse than the Kettzel. They should put the eye from the Lord of the Rings as the moon. Yeah, except they'd probably be sued. I'd sue Wargaming. I don't like Wargaming. Of course, if they got sued, they'd probably take the money that it costs them out of the player base. Where's my good luck stream donation, PGI? Ha ha ha. Just driving simulator, dude. That's all it is right now. Oh, great. 4,000 DPM. Oh, and they all shoot me. Thank you. Thank you so much. The only good thing about the Kettzel is it has a lot of health. 200. I don't even know what a Panther too. Oh no, Type 62.
$1.99 through Super
This gun is
Chat.
just so bad. It really
Stream
is. And he just pens me. Great. Well, we've done 600 damage. He cheesed me. At least, if he had fired an AP there, it would have penned. Oh my god, they have the Panther still camping back there, dude. Their whole team is just camping. It's really lame. Platoon when you do tier 10? Sure, we can do a tune.
Cody Sager donated 10 Canadian dollars through Super Chat. Platoon when you do tier X.
Thank you very much for the donation, though, Cody. Appreciate it. L. There's the Panther. Nice. The only way to easily play a Kettzel is just kind of camp. Because that way you're less reliant on the gun. Well, apart from that, we got 2 tanks left. We got an AFK IS-5, Guillermo. Guess he's no longer on Jimmy Kimmel, dude. And then apart from Guillermo, we have the Type 62. Once again, the mobility on this tank is just so slow, dude. Downhill, we're going 32. Okay. Well, we did 2,000 damage. It's better than nothing. Hello, Trigger. Me and Wrench are the only people who hate these Kettzel games. Well, unfortunately, you're not the only one. It's me as well. But there's nothing I can do about it. So we're going to go into the next battle. I got Kettzel last minute from the event, and I'm leaving it right where it is. Yeah, I don't blame you. Okay. Ugh. Just trying to reply to a message. Kettzel games suck. Yeah. You're gonna miss me out when I constantly complain about Kettzel donations? Yeah. Well, you can notice how invested I am in these games. There's no care. I don't care if I win or lose in a Kettzel, dude. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, okay. 53 shoots me on the move. Let me guess the Helsing. Oh. The funniest part about this tank is because it reverses so slow, a lot of the time you can't even... Like, it reverses at 11. Why did Wargaming think 11 was a good idea? The problem is you reverse so slow that you can't even get the thing into cover. So you really can't make any aggressions. You just kind of... You just have to wait. Gotta pick up another card. There you go. Of course, the Chimera is just going to overpoke and shoot me for 410. But you know what, Chimera? I will have the last laugh. Oh, no I won't. I lied, because the shell will miss. I have no support on my flank, which means that these enemies are just going to poke. And there's not much I can do about that. And my tiger is screwing me. There you go. I have to move over here. This is terrible. This situation I'm in right now is literally as bad as possible. Again, I reverse at 11. I can't get out of the situation that I'm placed in this tank, and that's the problem. You're so slow, and if you had armor, you could get bounces, but you don't have armor. So what happens 90% of the time is you just get locked in a position that you can't get out of. It's an awful experience, to be honest. It's actually awful. Oh, the gun depression. 49 damage ram, and it tracked me. Well, unironically, not the worst game ever for the Kettzel. 2,000 damage. There you go. There's your 2 Kettzel games. What was your favorite drink food? I like Arizona iced tea. It's pretty good. Half and half. Food, sushi. Easy. Easy pick. Alright, well there you go. 2,000 damage. Second on the team. It's something. It is something. Okay. So, we have 2 other tier 8 games. We have the Soul Eater and Type 57. We'll do the Soul Eater first. It's a good learning tank. What is the Kettzel? It's not. The Kettzel is not a good anything tank. If you give a beginner the Kettzel, they're probably just going to quit the game. If I struggle to reliably do well in the Kettzel, then what do you think a beginner is going to do? That's not a learning tank. It's like telling a 5-year-old to do the MLB, championships. Wasn't expecting to hear a song from Gran Turismo 6. I don't think you did, because all of these songs are Nintendo. So, unless I'm living in Brain Dead land, I think they're Nintendo songs. You know what I don't understand? I don't understand how that M103 beat me there. That's what I don't get. Bro, he's H-ing. I'm really surprised I penned both of those. Like, I'm honestly shocked. See, that's more what I expect. That's what I more expect from my RNG. Mishap. Don't know if those penned, but they might have. I'd like to know how an HE on my track there does 120 damage. No, none of them hit the SU. That's just pretty lame. Nope. There was another tank over here, but I don't know what it was. And honestly, I'm not going to waste my time on the M103 when I can make smarter plays like possibly bleeding out the Kampfpanzer. Yeah, it's pretty free damage. The KPZ learned their lesson. Just because you're on the hill doesn't make you invincible. Why would you keep poking that? You saw me shoot you the first time. You poked again the second time, and then you thought to yourself, huh. Well, you know, I only bled 90% of my health. Let me try one more time. I think one of my shots got eaten by that chimera, but whatever. I stream sniping and tunnel you. Do you like penis ballsack? If you do, you can just tell me. Okay. I'm gonna take 2 more blind shots where the SU was. I don't think he's there. No. Well, they have 2 SUs, so actually I don't know if he's still there. But I don't think so. Okay. Okay, that's where they pen me. You see that pen on the... Okay. Whatever, dude. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Those are the shots that irritate me. It's not the ones that involve skill. It's the ones that just... I can't kill the M103, but he can just hit that amazing shot on me. Whoa. This game could very well be a draw. Nothing's going on. We have a pretty healthy K91 who appears to be doing nothing. Yeah, I don't know, but it's not looking very good for our team. I'm gonna go for it. Could it be a bad play? Yes, but I'm gonna do it. Thanks. Whatever. I got up the hill. This team's freaking awful, dude. Get out of my game. I can't realistically poke that. Yep, that's why, because the M103 is going to proxy spot me. So the only play that I can make is sit here and wait. Alright, the M103 is dead. Penned one of the eye explosive. Fun fact, Conway, that's an autoloader, which means that it has more than 1 shell. This was just a terrible team. The only person I know that gets hit in the most devious spots, yeah. This K91 is 100% the reason we lost. If this guy knew what he was doing, didn't even know what he was doing, if this guy just had half a brain cell, we would have won. You're in a tier 9 with almost 2800 DPM. You have great accuracy, good hull down capabilities, and you throw the game so hard, dude. I mean, I did pretty good. I can't get mad. 3,300 damage. I did everything in my power that I could. But when you have a K91 who, after 72,000 games, still is struggling to figure out how to play that tank, well, yeah, I don't know what to say. Let's move over to the Type 57. And then after that, we can finally do our Tier 10 games in the WZ-114 SP2 and the T110E4. Okay. I play Blitz a lot. Just the only problem is I get... Is one I... What? Mobile? Oh, I see, a minute after the battle begins. It's probably because your device is older. That would be my only guess. Okay, it's a decent matchup. Not a great map for the Type 57 because this is a hull down heavy, and you don't really have any area to work gun depression on this map. There's one spot that I can work gun depression, but we'll see. You forgot 114? I did not forget the 114. I literally just opened my mouth and said that I'm doing the Tier 8 games first, and then I'm doing the Tier 10 games. If you had decided to listen instead of typing, you would have known. But, once again, you're poob.
THEPGI donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Conway.
So, the only hold down spot I can think of is like here. Nice. Yeah, this spot's kinda hull down. Ba, ba. Okay, that guy's dead. What's shooting me in the rear, dude? Oh, of course. Just a random Yak Panther. Those are the players that always irritate me. I don't care if that Keelana shoots me. I'm taking this Yag Panther out of the game. Goodbye. It's always the random players. It's never the skilled ones. It's always the ones that are like, let me drive my Yag Panther 2 there. That's gonna be effective. Nice. Yeah, this was kind of like the only hold down spot I could think of. Was sarcasm. Sarcasm is supposed to be funny. That wasn't funny. Bonk. Alright guys, we're doing pretty good so far. We got the FE201 on the side, which I can't hit. That guy's dead, so we're not going to waste our time on him, and the SU is probably going to nuke that guy. So, oh no, the SU didn't pen. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start aiming on the Type 57. We're going to get an easy shot, and then we're going to put on my adrenaline and maybe, just maybe, get a shell into the FE201. Nope. SU gets the clear. But not a bad game. Type 57 is a solid vehicle, as we can see. Alright, Cody, did you want to tune? I don't remember your account name, so you'll have to send me that. Okay. Why would I play the Conway if I can play the T-30? They're not necessarily the same. The Conway has Hesh, the T-30 doesn't. The Conway is much more mobile than the T-30. So, the Conway's not necessarily a frontline tank, the T-30 is. I mean, you could basically make the argument, why would I drive any tank when I can play a T-30? And I guess, if you want to live by that world, then yeah, drive the T-30 and don't ever have fun in any other tank. But I personally find it fun to play in more than one single overpowered Tier 9. That's how I look at it. So, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, people need to remember that not everything is about being cringe. You can have fun in this game. A 183. Brother, I swear. Trigger, why are you always starting with beef with everyone? But a Type 63 dono. I don't have the Type 63 on this account. I wanted it, but I missed it. You get an 01. 01. Conway is a better 120mm? I don't know why you'd run the 120 on the Conway. It's not bad, it's just like, just drive a Conqueror. You're gonna have similar DPM in the Conqueror, with just a better gun in general. Goosh, what the heck am I reading, Orion? How about Droodles donates me money for another vape? How about you give me money and all poob? I don't know. Alright, I have a feeling the enemy team's going to roll around this corner here. So we'll wait. Ah. Oh, I was right. I was fully right. Okay, there it is, 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 there it is. How did the E5 get there without being spotted, dude? How? How did he get there? How? Just somebody explain to me how. Piss off. What? Would you also tune with me? If you donate, yes. I don't much like the 114. Nobody does. It's not a good tank. But as I said, people would rather see me drive a tank that's not fun than actually just donate for something that is fun. Oh, great. Yeah, there's the tunnel. Here it is. There's one shot. There's two shots. Oh, you want to freaking go 50B? Let's go, dude. Oh, you're out of shells now? Yeah, let's see how good of a play that was. Dumping your my English is dying. Yeah, that was a great play. Good job, Manello. Freaking bozo, dude. It's just these autoloader players. They just YOLO for no reason. Goodbye. You won't be missed. Oh, I got a bounce. Let's try and angle it. The armor on the 114 is the problem. It just doesn't have any. So you just don't get bounces. I like the 114. Well, I don't really care if you do. It's still not a good tank. Okay, well, I still had a surprisingly good game, everything considered, because we got two nice HEs out, right? We got a nice HE into the 50B for 916, and then we got another HE into the XM for another 936. So you add those two together, that's 1800 damage there. So even though the beginning of the game was pretty bad, the 1800 damage alone boosted us up. Now I have to play in the T110E4. That is the last of the donation battles, so I'm going to start picking tanks that anybody wants to see played, unless, of course, there are more donations. Then I will play donation tanks once again. Let's put on fuel. Droodles, you forgot the Conway? This was donated before the Conway. I missed the old E4. I missed the E4 that was accurate. I do like the current E4. I think that this is the strongest the E4 has ever been, due to the DPM, the armor, the hit points. But I do agree that when it had accuracy, it was really nice, because you would play it more like kind of a passive tank destroyer. You had the E3, which was the frontline one, and then you had the E4, which is a little more passive. However, Wargaming has kind of taken that away, and its accuracy isn't good to play passive anymore, so you have to play it aggressive. Okay. E50 on tune with me. Alright, well, you're gonna have to wait, because I'm platooning with Boss Baby.
JLNFV by Bruce donated $2 through Super Chat.
But thank you.
E50M tune with me username is DYHR.
Boss Baby does an interesting donation where basically it's play to lose. So we platoon until we lose. And then when we lose, then we stop platooning. So it's kind of a gamble. It could be the whole stream. It could be one game. But it seems that his first couple games have, or the first game was a victory. So we'll keep going here. Hello, Dove. Okay. I have team support, so I'm going to move up. I have a 183 covering me. You have to be really careful on this map, because sometimes, even though the... Yeah, this is what I mean. I don't know how that bounces. I don't know how it bounces, dude. I don't. Like, yes, the guy got punished. But imagine he didn't. Imagine my shot bounced and he just poked me and started clipping me. Because that's what the average IS-7 player does. I don't understand how that shot misses. I don't. But that's what the E4 is now. The E4 is a troll tank because of the gun. But again, it has some really good capabilities, right? I mean, you can't knock a vehicle that just did 900 damage to that guy. Oh, great. There it is. Whatever, dude. Yeah, L frickin' bozo. There it is. I knew it. Dude was gonna tunnel me. I knew I wouldn't have a second of breathing air without this 183 going out of his way to push me into the open. But you know what? I don't care. You know why? Because you guys are screwed. You guys are screwed. That's why. My turn, bat chat. Oh, darn. Oh, it's not that fun when you get shot by me, is it? Oh, no. Garbage standard APCR moment? Yeah. I'm gonna load gold. I'm not risking my APCR. It was a good game. I can't get mad. 3,900 damage. Like, the E4 is such a good frontline tank. It's just... Like, how does that bounce the Caro, dude? 183 moment? Oh, yeah, it's always the 183. I know what his plan was. His plan was, oh, I'm going to push him into the bat chat and then do whatever. But it just... He should have stayed in cover. That's what he should have done. Thank you for sending a membership, PGI. Appreciated. I just need to watch that Caro shot again. I need to see how that shot screwed me over. Alright, here we go. Moving up, moving up, moving up, moving up. Okay, here's the Caro. We aim in. Perfect shell. Like, what is that? Brother, what is that? Whatever. Okay. Batchat had 3 enemies near him, but prefer to shoot me. Yeah. He should have been focusing the 57 heavy. Alright, let's keep going. Give me some tank suggestions. Give me some tank suggestions. M48 patent. Alright, there you go. Bum ba dum bum. Not gonna lie, I was gonna gift it to you. I don't think you can gift memberships to people. Like, I don't think you can choose individual people, can you? I thought it's just like random. Very, very random. Okay. WZ-113, don't stop the APCR train. The M48 patent doesn't have APCR. You're too late! You're too late! Ha ha ha! That's all I got. Oh, I forgot the Conway. You're right. I forgot! I forgot! I'll do the Conway after. Hob. E6 is kind of gay. I agree! But I'm not going to complain if I'm the one driving it. I'm allowed to be gay every now and then. Was in Mystic yesterday. Well, you're not in it today, apparently. Let's try Bud. I'm going to say Nud. Well, I guess you're a Nud.
___ Dove donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Hinga Dinga Durgin, only true
No,
D
not
Rudolph
that guy.
subs know this.
Hinga Dinga Durgan, yes. Oh, there's Dimitri tunneling me again. It's so crazy how much Dimitri tunnels. Come on, tunnel me, dude. Yeah, good shot. You're really good, Dimitri. Not you. That Dimitri guy, I don't like him at all. He was in Mystic for a little bit of time, but he's actually kind of just a massive jerk. He tunnels me every single game. I don't care for people that tunnel. I really don't. I don't care for people that drive cringe tanks, and he does both. So, I know he'll see this on stream. I don't care for you, dude. I don't. Could have been chill with me, but you've caused every single bit of grief that I have towards you. It's not hard to be a nice person. Why do we gotta YOLO me? Just because you're in an E50M doesn't mean you have to YOLO, dude. Nice. Easy clears. Come on, Dimitri. Keep trying, dude. It's not gonna work for you. Bruh, 417. I don't like this current situation I'm in, to be honest. Yeah, no, this is probably not gonna be a win. Nice. Really wanted to get that guy cleared. Really? Where, dude? Where? Through the mantlet? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go look on Armor Inspector, because that's bogus, dude. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we did lose. I did pretty good. 4,200 damage. The M48 Patton is a great tank. 2,000 blocked. Like, it's a great tank. I do need to see how I just got penned in the mantlet, though. I'm sorry. That's bogus, dude. That's complete bogus. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Tier 10. American medium. Yeah, dude. He penned me in the mantlet. Where? Where did you pen me in the mantlet, bro? There's no pen. It's not penetrable. I don't understand. I wish I was this bad at the game that I could just snap shots like that and just... Yeah, where? Where is the mantlet a pen? Let's go get out the Marat. Let's go get out the Marat. Evidently, I must be stupid. Where? Where is the mantlet a pen, dude? Where? Where is it a pen? I don't understand. I don't understand, dude. There's no pen. He just went right through it. I think it was AP as well. Just right through. What is that? This is why Blitz pisses me off sometimes, guys. It doesn't matter. I would have died. I wouldn't have done any extra damage. So I don't really care. But it's just cringe. Thank you for the tunes, Cody. I have a feeling Cody will donate again, though. Kind of fitting he's incorrect. And I just don't know why people left the tunnel. I don't. Every time I've gone up against him, he's in a double Kron platoon, a double Yo platoon, you know, double the cringest platoon possible. And then they just YOLO me. I was on Port Bay, and him and his teammate full speed YOLO'd me. And then they're like, sorry. Yeah, dude. I'm not. I'm sorry. People that drive double platoons of the most cringe tanks and then tunnel and YOLO, I just find it so incredibly... It's just so cringe. You're just ruining the experience for everybody else. And I'm not going to stand for it. You're not going to be chill with me and also tunnel me and try and ruin my game. I pen that green spots. What do you mean you pen that green spots? That's not the mantlet. This is not the mantlet. This is the mantlet. Do you know what a mantlet is? Look. Mantlet. Mantlet definition is a bulletproof screen, okay? That's what a mantlet is. So, a gun mantlet is the plate that goes around the gun. If you penned the tank's cheeks, that is the cheeks. That's not the gun mantlet. There's a difference there.
Lord Wizard Frog donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Okay.
WZ120.
Med side. You forgot something? Oh my god, I forgot the Conway again. You're right. I will do the Conway. I just keep forgetting it. I will do it. It's fine. It's just one E50M game. Okay. It's got to be the WZ. Yeah, it was. Nice. I have to be careful. That's why. There it is. Just a random girl there. Oh, great. Oh, great. I hate this game. I hate it so much, dude. I hate this game. Why am I always the one being punished? I don't understand it. Why do we have nobody on the medium? Why do we have nobody on the heavy flank? Why am I the only one being shot? These are all questions that I will never get answered, dude. Nobody is on the heavy flank. But that's a perfect shot. Look at where it bounced. Oh my god. I'm gonna maul, dude. I'm already mauling. I take it. I'm already mauling. I don't understand my life. I don't. There's not a single human in this game that has worse RNG than me, dude. It's a fact. I know the moment I push up, that girl's gonna try and touch me. Yeah, nice tunnel, dude. Nice tunnel. That was a good play there, WZ. I'm not moving up. I'm not bleeding health for this team. Yeah, nice try. Nice try. Yo, dude, whoever... I don't know your name, but... Listen, the guy who's platooning with me in the E50, because I know you're watching the stream, you gotta be a little more aggressive. I can't be taking every shot. I can't be doing everything in this game. Like, it's fine. You're doing stuff, but, like, just push, you know? You don't gotta be passive every single second. There's no downside to bleeding a bit of health if it's for the benefit of the team. I did pretty good. 4,200 damage. I blocked 1,140. It wasn't a bad game. But it was definitely a little cringe. It's definitely a little cringe there. I told you guys that girl was going to tunnel me. I told you if I pushed up, that girl was going to focus me. But I also knew that I had reactive armor. So I figured that if the girl was going to focus me, I could use my reactive, make it so he couldn't pen me, and then he'd die. The enemy WZ also really wanted to go for me. They were they in platoon? Yes. What a shocker, dude. The grill, 60%. The WZ, 60%. Both of them tried to go for me. And guess what? It didn't work out for them. But yeah, also thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. Dubu Dim Dong Dimsdale Dimmadome. I have to do a Conway game. But yeah, you gotta be a little more aggressive sometimes. That doesn't mean you have to kill yourself, but you do have to you have to take initiative. Why were you late? I don't know what that means. I think this was the last donation, right? Oh no, WZ120. Thank you for the donation. WZ120 actually got enhanced graphics, which is quite nice. Reactive leading to a 395 for one, a 150mm is very fun balanced. Yeah, it's stupid. I mean, you saw, I didn't have to try. I just put on reactive, and the grill is no longer a threat. Be nice if my team would give me some room. Am I gonna get stuck? No. Add a delay to stream. Why, you think people are stream
Cody
sniping?
Sager donated $2 Canadian through Super Chat. Add a delay to stream.
Oh, there you go. Dude, it's crazy. The RNG I experience in this game is... Okay, there it is. Who shot me, dude? Who? The camping T-30. Of course, of course. What else would you do in a T-30 apart from actually use the capabilities of the tank? Great. Is he gonna hit me again? He did. Of course he did. I don't even care. I don't even care. At this point, I just don't. It's just, what? Whatever. I'll sit here. This will be my gameplay.
Chazam _
Goodbye.
MX $50 through Super Chat.
Get out of my
Thank you
freaking
for
game.
June Bozo
You're
and
trash.
Let's play North Carolina 70.
Oh, here comes E50. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here it is. There it is. There's the tunnel. Who's next? Come on, who wants to tunnel me next, dude? Who wants to YOLO me? Who's gonna throw their game away to tunnel me next? Is it gonna be the T-30?
Enemy armor is damaged.
I might not have done anything this game, but you know what? I distracted the hell out of the enemy team. And if that's what it takes to win a game, then whatever. There you go. That wasn't a bad game, but it wasn't a good game. I don't know why players drive their tanks to such useless positions. Don't get me wrong, holding hull down in the T-30 is not a bad play, but it is when your whole heavy flank is trying to push. When you're not helping your team push and you're focusing on holding, you're going to lose. Because what happened was, well, first of all, it was absolutely hilarious to watch that E50 kill himself and lose 1,300 health to try and tunnel me. Not only that, the Hori died to try and kill me, and the T-30 did nothing. He camped and he farmed. Good job, dude, but that doesn't help your team win. Farming doesn't give your team wins. Let's watch that E50M again, guys. Let's watch that. You ready? Well, let's watch the tunnel from that player to try and kill me. Honestly, I'd do everything I did again, because watching that E50 throw his game away to try and kill a tank that wasn't a threat to him was definitely the best experience I've had in a while. Alright, here we go. You ready? So I killed the Hori. Alright, here comes the E50. Speed boost on. Alright, here he comes. Here he comes. Tries rolling around the corner. Good job, dude. Good job. You are now on live stream, killing yourself in front of 150 people. Good job. Alright. Have to do the WZ-120. And then after the WZ-120, I have to play... Oh, I clicked off game. After the WZ-120, I have to play in the NC-70. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Shazam. Okay. I like this tank a lot. It looks nice. It looks really nice. Looks like the T-34-3. Droodles geeking. Nobody knows what geeking means. Why do you keep saying that? You've said this in the past too. Nobody knows what that means. Why do you keep saying that? Yes, I'm aware. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Bonk. Nice. Easy shot into the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen.
THDPGI donated $1.99 through Super Chat. T77.
Nice.
Manhattan _ donated $2 through Super Chat.
Guys, I appreciate the donations, but I might have to stream later tonight because I'm gonna have to eat dinner. I'll write down the donations we have, though. I'm gonna do one more game for Shazam and Platoon, but after that, I'm gonna save the rest for after dinner. I mean, this gonk can waste as much time as he wants on me, because at the end of the day, I'm not the threat. His completely tragic team that's falling apart is the threat. Okay, how does that not pen, dude? Not gonna let the 5A hit that. Yeah, you know what, Gonk? You wanna go? If you wanna tunnel me this hard, I will full-heartedly give you my tank. Here we go. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You got a hard on that bad for me? There you go. Now you got 319 health. Like, I don't really care. I'm still doing fine. We've got plenty of tanks left, so it's not like I'm in a situation where I have to worry here. Okay. Guess the 5A. I made a bad play. That was my fault there. Unfortunate.
Cody Sager donated $2 Canadian.
I'm trying to get these games done quick because I have to eat dinner.
On Discord after.
Alright, I'll do this last game in Platoon, and then we'll call it. Yeah. I have to go out to eat, so I'm trying to end these games a little bit quicker. Do I have to find your account? Bruh. What game? It was the M48 patent game. Alright, let's go. Gonk, gonk. Bro, I finally got a nighttime map. But instantly ammo racked and lost my 4K average in the 60. I mean, averaging 4K in any tank is completely pointless, and it was probably within 10 games that you had that average in. You can't... Like, it just defeats the purpose of actually playing Blitz if you're gonna ruin your game, or you're gonna ruin your account by having tanks with high average damage and never play them again. I've seen so many players that are in, like, comp teams that have, like, 1 or 2 games played in half a dozen tier 10s because they had, like, a 5K game in it. I'm like, dude, is your ego that fragile that you can't just have fun in the game and play these tanks? You have to be there and, like, stat pad so hard that one game is good enough? Like, who cares? Who cares about your stats? My Concept 1B, I have a video on it back in the day, had the #1 stats in the entire server. It was 92% win rate for 100 games. In the entire game, it was the highest stats. Nobody was even close to it. And now my Concept stats are... They're not bad, but they're not nearly what they were in terms of win rate. Because I said, screw that. I'm not going to be that loser that has stats at 100 games and I'm just going to never play the tank again. I'm not going to be that guy. I'd rather play the game and enjoy the tanks than ruin my experience because... Oh, weird. Either way, you get my point. It just defeats the purpose of playing a game if you're gonna have a tank in your garage that you're never gonna use because you're too scared to touch it. I don't like this spot I'm in, I'm gonna be real. Spotted. Yeah, good job, 268. That was a stupendous play there, dude. That was something. I don't know where the 121 is either. Oh, there's the 121. I'd love to be able to shoot this VK, but I need somebody needs to take out the 268's the problem. I can't do anything to the VK until I take out the 268, because I'm not going to sit here and have a 268 with 690 alpha staring at my butt. So what that means is I have to push up on the 268 over here, like this, and of course he's facing this way, but whatever, I took him out. That was the most important play to make. However, I might be screwed. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move up just like this. And get out of my game. Goodbye. Nobody likes you. You're smelly. The only thing I'll say, Shazam, is I think you definitely should have played just a little bit more aggressive to support me here. I mean, you probably farmed a decent amount, but, you know, we're in platoon. I did fine. I did 3,000 damage, and that's all that matters. For, you know, a decent endgame result. So, yeah, not bad. But if I didn't have to go for that 268, you know, if I had had a medium push up and helped me with that 268, I could have then just rushed the VK72 and literally done 5k, right? It's one shot that counts. So, you get my point. Either way, not a bad game. The Błyskawica it's a good tank. I do very well in it. My statistics are quite good in it. 3,400 average damage with a 70% win rate. That's pretty damn good for a tank destroyer. These, as we know right now, TDs are not the best at carrying games. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. I will be on later today, and we will play some more. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.